Hello everyone, welcome to ACE online class, and this is Narendra. And in today's topic, the quantitative aptitude topic, that is simple and compound interest. You know, you are writing any of these competitive examination job related, you will be getting one or two questions from simple and compound interest. So, let us begin here, and the questions are framed according to the SSC and RRB. Let us begin here. The very first question on your board is this. So, let me read the question first, and then I will give some time for you to solve this question. It is a very simple question. Gradually we will go to the difficult level of questions. So, the amount on an certain principal for 3 years at 12% at the rate of interest compounded annually, compound interest, is rupees 12,000. So, we know the time here, and we know the rate of interest here, and it is said that the amount principal plus interest. So, the amount is also given to us. So, what is the amount after 4th year? This is the amount after 3 years. After 3 years, what is the amount after 4 years? It is a compound interest. Come on, my dear friends, you must be noticing that this is 3 years and this is 4th year. It is very important for competitive compound interest, noticing that you have the 3rd year amount. You need to find out what is the amount after 4th year. There is only 1 year gap. Your 30 seconds starts now. Think of it. Some of you may be able to answer the question. So, these all are the practice questions for the examination point of view. So, I am not going step by step of all the introduction part of the simple interest or compound interest. These all are practice questions. Come on, my dear friends. So, I can see that the delay is only 8-second delay. That is good. And once it is over, now I will answer the question here. Why did I say that these are the very fundamental questions? So, I already have the amount of 3 years. I already have the amount of 3 years, which is given to us as 12,000, and you are asked to find out what is the amount at the 4th year. So, if this is the case, we have only 1 year gap, or even in the case of 2 year gap, I will consider this as principal. Amount of 3rd year, I will consider this as principal, and this is my requirement amount, and there is a gap of 1 year. As there is a gap of 1 year and the rate of interest is 12%, what will be the amount? The amount will be 100 principal plus 12. I am considering this as principal. You know this approach is very common in compound interest. Okay. So, what will be my requirement? My requirement will be 112%, and 112% is nothing but 1.12. Can I find out when we have already 100%? Can I find out 1.12 part of this? Let us quickly do it. That is 12,000 into 1.12. I am looking for. The rest part is only a multiplication. So, when you multiply this, you are getting 13,440. That is what your amount at the end of 4 years. So, anywhere option is there, 13,440. This is only the product of these two. So, whenever I have the amount, and after that, after 1 year I need to find out the amount, or after 2 years I need to find out the amount, whereas I know the rate of interest, I can consider this as principal. This is a very basic question, and this is what you are expected to know. Okay. Okay, very good evening, very good evening. Okay, let me take you to the next question here, and the next question on your board is this. Look at this one. This again is seeing a similar kind of question. Here the compound interest received on a certain sum for 2nd year. Here the compound interest for 2nd year is given to us as 250. Now, what will be the compound interest at third year? We have the second year interest, not the interest up to 3 years. We have the second year interest. I need to find out the third year interest on the same amount at the rate of 12%. Come on, my dear friends, I will give 30 seconds for you to solve it. This again as simple as the previous question. As simple as the previous question. Some of you will be able to answer it. Okay. Once the 30 seconds is over, I will start solving it. By this time, anyone answer the question? It's a practice question. Just be in front of your laptop or your mobile, answer the question. All the questions I am giving is a very nominal question at the very initial stage, normal question. So, I already know the second year interest is 250. What is given to us is a second year interest, and which is equal to 250. You are asked to find out what is third year interest. It is similar to the previous question. Similar to the previous question, as second year amount was given in the previous question, third year amount was given, and I need to find out the fourth year amount. The same way I have the second year interest, I need to find out the third year interest. So, for 1 year I will apply the rate of interest, which is 12%. So, therefore, 100, if this is 100 plus 12, 112%, which I will be writing 1.2. Am I right here? The second year and third year. Okay, that's right. So, what will I get over here? So, that is 250 into 1.12, and finally, you are getting this product as 280. That is all. So, do we have option 280? Yes, option choice 3, 280. So, you should have a simple understanding that when we have the second year interest, for third year interest, I need to add one more year interest. That is, this is principal and this is interest. So, principal is become 100%, the interest is 12%, total 112%. Take the 112% of the previous year interest, you will be getting the present year interest, that is 280. Okay. So, as we keep moving, you will find that the difficulty level keep increasing. Now, here, yes, option 3, that is right. Anyone else who can answer this particular question? Look at this one. The amount received at 8% per annum compound interest after 2 years is rupees 72,900. I know the rate of interest, I know the time, and I also know the amount received, the amount is given to us. I need to find out the principal, it is a case of compound interest. We know the formula related to it. What is that formula we use for this? P A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the whole power n, and everything is given in this particular case. As I said that these all are very introductory questions, and slightly I will move on to the higher level question. So, your 30 seconds starts now. Come on and answer the question or try to answer the question. It is a practice for you, my dear friend, and the cancellation part, the faster cancellation part is absolutely needed. Not only the knowledge of solving the question, but the calculation part has to be fast. No. Anyone can answer the question? I'll be happy. Look at this. How do you do it? 30 seconds is over. Now I am answering this question. we know that A is already the formula is written, so I do not need to write down the formula again. Now, I will be writing this one as amount given to us. So, 72,900, this is the amount into R. What is that R over here? That is a 8%. 1 plus R by 100, can I write down this one? 1 plus R, that is 8 by 100 and to the whole power 2. So, when you cancel this one, you understand that with 4 this 2 times gets cancelled and this is 25 times. 25 into 1 is 25 plus 2, this become 27 by 2. So, I am getting this one as 72,900 and into 27 by 25 to the whole power 2. Okay, this is the amount given to us, whereas I need to find out the principal. Am I right over here? So, let me change the structure of writing, that is 7,900, 1 minute, 72,900, which is equal to P into. So, here it is P, you must be understanding, here it is P. Now, here it is 729 and followed by 20. I am sure you are able to answer this question. And stated one, 62,500. Wow, beautifully answer the question, 62,500. So, your calculation speed I can clearly understand it is very well, sir. So, here 27 square 729, you got this as a 00 and 25 square 625. So, you finally got the answer 625 followed by 20, 62,500. Well done, well done. Now, I am moving on to the next question, and let us see that all the questions which I discussed today, will you be able to answer it with the same comfort? Okay. Let me go. When student 1 is there on the board, there will be a speed in the class also. Okay. A sum amounts to rupees 8,028 in 3 years, 8,028 in 3 years and to 12,042 in 6 years at a certain rate of certain rate per annum. So, when the interest is compounded yearly, so find out the sum. So, I do not know what sum is, but this concept is absolutely necessary to learn. I do not know what is the sum, but what happens after 3 years, I know what is the amount, that is 8,028, and after 6 years, it is become 12,042, 12,042. So, I will tell you how to answer the question. If there is a gap of 3 years from here to here and here to here also gap of 3 years, that means they are in geometric progression, where the ratio from P to this number will be the same as this number to this number. And there are cases when the gap is not same, maybe here it is 3 years, here it is 4 years. How to handle the question? We have the question for that. Now, student 1, try this question, and this question considered to be easy questions, because we know the ratio of P by 8,024 is the same as 8,024 by 12,042. In a compound interest, the amount will be in a geometric progression, so is the interest is also in a geometric progression. Come on, my dear friends, your 30 seconds starts. Either you will learn it, you will answer it, or you will learn the fastest method to answer this question. Come on. Okay, at your end I can see the time is up. Now, I will try this one. I will try this one. In the meanwhile, if you get the answer, please answer it. As I said that these 3 will be in the geometric progression, because the time gap from p to this number is the same as the time gap from this to this number, 3 years and 3 years. So, they are in geometric progression. P by 8028. In the process, you will also improve your calculation accuracy and speed. So, this by this is the same as 8028 by 12042. Okay. Someone answering the question? Okay, student 1 once again answer the question, and he says 5352. 5352. Where is that? 5352, option choice 1. Yes, well done. Well done. See that you know the method, that is how this has to be cancelled. But by observation, if you notice that this is getting cancelled by 2 by 3. This is 2 times, this is 3 times. So, if you keep cancelling this one, you will have some idea over here, that is 2 by 3, or you may go for the raw calculations, there is absolutely nothing wrong, but over a period of time you will get something into 2 and something into 3, and from here onwards you are cancelling this number by 3 over here, and what will I get? That is 2 times 3 to 6 and 20, 3 6 is 18 and 20. Again 3 6 is 3 7 is 21 and 18, that is 6 3 is 18. Multiply this by 2, you are getting your answer, and you are right when you say that your answer, that is 6 and 2 7 14 carry 1 and 2 6 12 plus 1 13 carry 1 and 4 plus 1 is 5. So, did I went somewhere wrong here? 8 0. This comes 2 6 7 6. It has to be 6. It has to be 6. If it is 6, then this number will be, that is with 2, 2 6 is 12 carry 1, 2 7 14 1 15 carry 1, and that is 52 plus 1 is 53. So, 5352, as you have said the answer, option choice 1, that is correct. Okay. So, please remember this type of question, whether the principal is given or the interest is given and the time duration is same, then they will be in the geometric progression, and I put up them in the geometric progression. Well done, studied one. And I am moving on to the next question, and the next question you can see over here. I think it is this here question. What is this question is? What will be the compound interest on a sum of rupees 25,000 for 2 years at 12% interest compounded 8 monthly? So, this is small changes they have mentioned. If they would have been stopped over here, it is a direct question. Now, here it is said that the interest is getting compounded 8 monthly. You must understand this, that how many months over here? 2 years, 2 into 12. What will be the n value? 2 into 12 and 8 monthly. How many 8s are there? So, 3 8s are there, 12 to 24, 3 8s are there. So, here n is equal to 3, that is what I need to take care of this, and the rest part is same, my dear friends. So, let us answer the question. You have rightly answered studied one, that is good. If you like the question, just press the like button on your mobile. I am waiting for 30 seconds to complete over here. So, 25,000, 12% per annum, but for 8 months, what is the rate of interest also you need to find out? For 12% per annum, for 12 months 12%, then for 8 months it has to be 8%. Come on. So, these changes we need to consider, that rate of interest is 8 and n value is 3. It is your choice the way you answer the question. If you ask me, time is up. If you ask me, Narendra, how will you answer the question? So, I noticed that here this is 25,000 is a very round figure and the rate of interest is 8%. So, 25 into 8 that comes 200, that is 2000. So, first 8 months that is 2000 and the next 8 months will also be 2000 because the rate of interest will be same, and the third 8 months it's 2000. Now, what is the additional thing I need to do over here? I need to take the 8% of this is 160 and this 160 interest on interest. Now, here in the third year interest, I need to add up the interest on the second year interest, which is 2160. I need to take the 8% of that. And what will be the 8% of that? That is the 8%. So, 648 carry 2, 818 8648 48. Okay. Let me take that 48 carry 4 and 818 plus 4 that is 12 carry 1 and 8 to 16 plus 1 that is 17. So, 72.8, this is the interest on this interest. And shrouded one has already answered the question. Appalaidu, so nice sir, whenever you are there, you two people are there, the speed of the class goes on. That is 6394 Appalaidu has said, whereas shrouded one has said 6493. Okay, 6493 and 6394. Let me check that who is right, whether it's shrouded one or Appalaidu. Who is right? Let me add up this one. So, when I add this, I am already getting the 3 2s are there, that comes to 6000, and I will add this one, this is 08, and then comes 2, and then comes 16348 and 149. So, this I will make this as 3 because nowhere decimal part is there. So, 3 and then 9 and then 4 and then 6. So, 6493. The entire answer is 6493. Who answered this question? 6493. I think 6493 shrouded one. Nicely answer the question, sir. 6493. Appalaidu, you can check your answer once. That is simply I made it. It is easier way to handle this particular question when here we have the round figures. But take care that 12% per annum is there. For 8 months the rate of interest will become 8%, and as it is compounding in 8 months, in 2 years, that is 24 months, how many 8s are there? 3 8s are there. So, I have gone for 3 times. Well done, my dear friends. I am moving on to the next question, and the next question is this. Come and practice with me. That's only thing I am expecting. Your understanding of different question will increase, your calculation speed will increase. That's more important. What is the compound interest on a sum of rupees 10,000 at 14% per annum for 2 5/7 years, while interest is compounded yearly? So, the time given here has to be taken carefully. So, that is n, 2 years and then another 5/7 years, and the rate of interest is 14. Come on, my dear friends, here is your 30 second. I am sure it's a practice. We are coming every day in the evening, and together we are practicing some questions, and some questions you will find that previously you have not done it, or some solution you will find that the easy solution. That is my purpose here. Come on, at your end I can see 11 second, here the time is up. So, I can see there is 6 second delay or so. Come on, try it, my young friends. lot of job examination is going to start now. Let me start this question and look at this. I will change the method. The very first thing is 14% is there. So, for 2 years I will go with the 14% per annum, and for 5 by 7 years, 5 by 7 into 14, and that comes 10% for 5 by 7 years. So, for first 2 years I will go with the 14%, and after that for 5 by 7 years I will go for 10%. Anyone answer the question? Okay. Let me go with that. As there is a round figure, I will go for 14%. So, first year 14% of this is nothing but 1400. Second year is also 1400. But what about the 5 by 7 years? 5 by 7 years I will consider the rate of interest is 10%. Am I right? So, 10% on 10,000, that is 1,000 plus interest on interest. So, here for this year you will be taking how much? 14% of this, that comes 196. And coming to this part, will you take the 14%? No, you need to take the 10%. 10% of in this case what I will do is I will take the 10% of all previous interest, that is 2800 and 2996, and I will be taking over here, that is how much? 299.6. I need to take the 10% of this. Here the rate of interest changes because the period is changed. Now, let me see that Appalnaido or shrouded one. So, at least you are getting exposure of similar type of question, but slightly different. Now, let me answer this now. What is my interest for the entire given period? So, that comes 28 and 3800 plus this one. So, 0.6 and 9 will come over here, 9 will come over here, and this comes 438. Okay. 196, I did not add the 196. So, when I add up the 196 to this, look at what comes over here, that is 0.6 and 9, 6, 15 carry 9 plus 6, 15 carry 1, and 9, 1, 10, that is 30, 49. So, this is what we are getting here. When I add up these two, that interest on principal plus interest on interest, then I am getting 0.6 here and 95 over here and 42 over here. So, decimal can be adjusted if the decimal option is not there. So, any of my friend? Okay, not an issue, not an issue. So, look at this one. Finally, I am getting the interest 4295. I can make it as 4296. So, anywhere 4296 is there. Yes, you can see that here it is 4296. Did you understand, my dear friends? If the time is given in a fraction, I will convert that 5 by 7 years, what is the rate of interest. So, these are the two things you are expected to notice that. Is that okay? Option choice 2. My rest of the friend agree on it. If you have any question, you can comment on the comment box. So, I will try to re-explain the same. Moving on to the next question, and the next question is this, my dear friend. See that while you are sitting and you are going through lot of different type of question, you are practicing it, you already know it, you are just solving this question. On a certain sum, compounded interest, compounded annually for the fourth year, is 15,000. What is this 15,000? On a certain sum, compound interest is 15,000. the sixth year is rupees 25,350. So this is fourth year and this is sixth year. See the beauty of this question while we are solving it. So what is the rate of interest? In the previous question it was the principal, and after 3 years we had the amount given to us, and after 6 years we had the amount given to us. So what we do, amount 1, amount 2 in the previous case. So P by amount 1 is equal to amount 1 by amount 2. We put that in the equation when the time was same, but here it is saying that for the fourth year, that means after 4 years this is the interest, and after 6 years this is the interest. The gap 4 years and 6 years, that means there is only 2 years gap. So we will not be able to put in the geometric progression. Let us see how best we can answer the question. So I will give time to you to answer this, and your 30 second starts now. Here is your 30 second. In SSC and RRB you get most time. Okay, English बोलता है, हाँ नैन्सी वीर इंग्लिश बोल रहे हैं सर, अगर आपको कोई दिक्कत है तो बता दीजिएगा. Okay my dear friends, answer this question or you will get the best possible way to answer. Sir, you are said only in English. Yes Nancy, we are just trying to cover all the South India, North, West, all part, and the English is nowadays common for all the people. अगर हम हिंदी में बताएंगे तो साउथ वाले पूरे ही छूट जाएंगे. So that's the case. Let's focus on the practice. Let's focus on the practice, Nancy, and the best method you will get over here. And this is the best, one of the best question here. And what is given to us here is this is 15,000, and this is the certain sum, the compound interest for fourth year. So I will consider this as a principal. For sixth year I will consider this as amount. The rate of interest and the duration is same here. So what is that amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100. I will put up in that structure. Okay, whether it is interest or whether it is a amount, in either case you can place in the same way, and that is I am writing this one, that is 25,350. I am writing this in this format, A is equal to P into 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power n. I am writing in this format. So here the A will be the last amount, last interest, sixth year interest, and the P will be, that is 15,000 fourth year interest or something like that is there, into 1 plus r is mentioned here. No, I do not know the r, that r has to be worked out. So r by 100 to the whole power from this amount interest and this interest. How many years gap? Fourth year and sixth year. 2 year gap is there, place the 2 here. And I am sure when you take this in denominator, this will also come in the power of 2, then only this equation is possible. Definitely this number when you cancel, you will find that the power of 2. So left hand side and right hand side, power of 2 will get cancelled. Let me see any of my friend answer the question. 30%. Nancy is saying 30%. Sir, I am Baxter. नमन एनसी है सर, आप याद होगा तो 3 दिन पहले मैंने आपके क्लास अटेंड किया था. यस, एंड यू स्टडी इन द 7th स्टैंडर्ड नैन्सी. ओके नैन्सी वीर. ओके ओके, shredded one has answered the question and he said 30%. 30%. Apple Naidu, Anusha, try this. How do I answer the question here? So when I bring this number over here, So, it will be by 15,000 and this gets eliminated. So, if I know the solution in the beginning, I will directly writing the 25,350 by 15,000 is equal to 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 2. Now, look at the way the number is getting cancelled. Definitely this number will come in the form of square. I am cancelling this one with 15, this is 100, and with 15, 15, 115, I left with 10. So, that is 103. So, 15, 6 is 90, 135, it goes 9 times. Look at this one, 13 square and 100 square. So, squaring both the side, what happens? 1 plus, I am sorry, 1 plus r by 100, which is equal to, I am squaring this side and this side also. So, here the square will go on 13 by 10. So, I am getting this as 13 by 10. Take this one in the other side. So, minus 1. So, here r by 100 is equal to, here this is 10, 3 by 10. So, I am getting this as 3 by 10. So, I am working on these two figures, my friends. The r by 100 is equal to 3 by 10. Then what is r? With 10 this gets cancelled 10 times, 10 into 3, 30%. So, you people have rightly answered it, it is a 30%. Well done. Well done, my friends. I am moving on to the next question here, and the next question is this. I am sure your calculation speed is increasing and different type of question you are exposing. The difference between the compound interest and simple interest on rupees X at 9% per annum for 2 years is 20.25. So, what is the value of X? Difference is there between simple and compound interest. Here is your 30-second. All my young friends, just come and practice. It is a evening time, just come and practice. Class में only 6 बच्चे हैं. Why you bother about 1 बच्चे हैं या 6 lakhs बच्चे हैं, Nancy Veer? Just focus on your preparation, no? I don't bother how many people are there. Why do you bother? When you are coming for the class, just relax and practice it. Huh? 6 बच्चे में 2 girls हैं, 4 boys हैं. Why this? Okay, come on. Someone has answered the question. Someone has answered the question, and Anusha has said 4, and Appal Naidu has said 2,500. 2,500, option 4. Both of you are right. How do we do it? So, if comes 2 years, Appal Naidu has stated 1 or Anusha, it about the 2 years, then I will go with this formula. The difference of 2 years is equal to P into R by 100 to the whole power 2. It is applicable whether rate of interest is 9 or 90, whatever it is. So, look at this one. We have the difference given to us, I think. This is the difference given to us. And what is this difference? Look at this one, 20.25. So, can I write down this 25 as 1 by 4? So, 80 plus 1, that comes 81 by 4. So, I will take in the difference as 81 by 4 is equal to P into R is given as 9, 9 by 100 to the whole power 2. So, here I know that 9 square is 81. So, 81 gets cancelled. So, here I cancel this 1,100 into 100. So, this gets cancelled 25 followed by 0. 25 2 zeros, that is your answer. So, nicely you did it, right. Okay. Let us allow me for this, because we need to spread the courses name which we have launched. So, coming to RRB JE, there is an online class and offline class also. So, and there is an classroom coaching. Classroom coaching in Abbots, Hyderabad, and the online live classes are there. Either of this you can choose, and the third one is a self-placed program. that means recorded videos will be there. So, you can look watch this at any given time of your convenience. So, this 3 type of classes for SSC JE, and this is a classroom. You will find the civil engineering here in Avits, Hyderabad. So, it is started on 5th of June, and someone is using this code, they will be getting a 20% off on that. The another course started is SSC JE. In this SSC JE, again the prelim and main, that is you have the classroom coaching as well as online class, plus the recorded course is also available, 3 type of courses, and the course duration 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months and all and all. And it is also started on 5th of June. Now, for this code you are getting 20% discount. After that, there is a test series started, that online test series for CE, EE, ME, and these are the number of tests in each section. So, you can enroll it by moving on to our website. Let us start with the next question, and your next question is this. Okay. Many of you must be knowing this particular question because they are very frequently asked question. In sum of money compound in a compound interest become 3 times in 4 years, then the same interest, the sum will become 27 times in how many years? A sum is become 3 times itself. Is that 3 times? 3 times itself in 4 years in compound interest. Then how many years it will become 27 times? Those who knows this question, they answer the question in 4 to 5 seconds, not more than that. Come on, 12. Appal Naidu has said 12. Sam has said 12 years. Okay, my dear friends. So, I will not wait for the time because you people are very mature students. So, 4 times, 3 times, right? It's become 3 times in 4 years. Then 21 times, 27 times, that is nothing but 3 to the power 3 in times in how many years? So, this 3 into 4. So, 3 into 4, that comes in 12 years, it will become 27 times. Well done, you remember the method. Okay. Next question is this. Come on. And this is an important question, my dear friend. So, we together will practice on it, and let me see that if you can answer the question as smoothly as you answered in previous question. Now, here a sum of money becomes 11,880 after 4 years and 17,820 after 6 years. Both are the amount. The amount 1, this is amount 1 and this is amount 2. But look at the time gap. This is after 4 years. There is a gap of 4 years, and from year to year there is a gap of 2 years. So, you cannot apply the geometric progression formula. How to do it? You answer the question or else I will explain it. So, compound interest. If the interest is compounded annually, what is the half of the sum? Once I get the sum, I will make half of it. Let us understand and try to answer the question. Your 30 seconds starts now. Yeah, 12 is right, 12 is right. You will get benefited, you are practicing it, and you practice with your friend or with me. Anyhow, it is at the end, your conceptual clarity will increase, your confidence about the subject will increase, your calculation speed will increase, accuracy will increase. So, I request everyone, please join the class at this time, and at your end time is over. At your end time is over. Okay. Okay. Still, let me start. How do I start this one? So, here P into 1 plus R is there? No. R by 100 to the whole power 4, I will first take 6, whole power 6, whole power 6 which is equal to 17,820. This is equation 1. This is the previous year question of SSC. Now, second one I will take this one 11,880 after 4 years. So, 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 4 which is equal to 11,880. This is 2. My dear friends, divide 1 by 2. Divide 1 by 2 and I will give 30 seconds from here onwards. Try this. I am sure most of you will be able to answer the question after this explanation. Divide 1 by 2. Check what comes. P will get cancelled. So, this is 1 plus r by 100, 6 minus 4, that is 2. So, what I am getting over here is, I am also solving along with you 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 2 which is equal to, divide these 2 and tell me what comes here. With 11 this number is getting cancelled, 11 1 times and 0 and 8 times, with 11 1 times and I left with 6 times 66 and then I left 4. No, directly it is not getting cancelled by 11, not an issue. Now, tell me what is the fraction you are getting by cancelling these 2. 2640. Sam has answered the question, Veer has answered the question. 2640, option choice 3, 2640. Anyone else? Appal Naidu or studied one? Okay. Okay. See that you can cancel this number. I notice that here it is divisible by 9, this also divisible by 9. So, let us cancel this one, as 0 0 gets cancelled with 9 1 9 and I left with 8, 9 9 81, I left with 7, 9 8 72. Similar way with 9 1 times and this is to 20, that is 3 times and then it goes how many times? 3 times 27 and 6 times. Okay. Further this number will get cancelled and I will be getting this as with 4, the number will get cancelled by 4 and finally you get this result as 3 by 2. Will it be 3 by 2? Check this one, 3 by 2 is correct or not? You are getting this result as 3 by 2. Why you bother? I don't bother whether someone is taking the class or not. Our chairman do not bother about that. No. So, leave about all this unwanted thing. No? Okay. So, my dear friends, I notice that this will be somewhere things is getting wrong over here. No, it's right, it's right. 3 by 2. Now, what will you do here? I will replace this with a smaller value, that means this is. So, 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 2. Is it not here power 2 and here power 2? So, what will I get? replace this value 3 by 2 here. Then you will be getting 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 2. To the whole power 2 I am getting 4. So, that comes 9 by 4 that is p into 9 by 4, which is equal to 1 plus r by 2, 3 by 2. So, p into 3 by 2 into 3 by 2, which is equal to 11,880. I am just replacing this equation, second equation, with this value. Now, you can see that the number is getting cancelled and you are getting the p. Sum of money become this one. So, you will get the p value over here. With 9 I cancel this number. So, with 9 I cancel this number, that is 9 1 9, and I left with 9 327 and 6. Multiply this number by 4 and 1 0 is there by 4. So, that is 0, 12 carry 1 and 26 and 1 27. So, am I getting this number? I need a half of the number. When I get this number 1 3, did I made any mistake in cancellation? Last it is 9 is there. So, it is 2 times. Okay. There is a small error in the cancellation, there is 2 times. When 9 is there with 18, 2 times. So, 1320 is there, and when you are multiplying this by 4, 1320, then you get the different result. So, I slightly made a mistake over here. Let me multiply this by 4. So, this is 0 and 4 2 is 8 and 13 4 52 and 1 4 2 is 8 and 13 4 is 52. I need the half of the number. So, half of the number will be, that is 26 and 40. I think some of you have answered the question 26 and 40. Yeah, that is right. Nancy Veer, you answered it. Now, tell me Appal Naidu, tell me this shredded one, Aishwarya, is Anusha. Option choice 3 is right. This the method is clear. You need to form one equation for 6 years, that is what this one, and another equation for 4 years, and subtract that from this to this one. So, you are getting power 2 over here, p will get cancelled here, you are getting 3 by 2 here. So, once you get this value, replace this value in this or in this, any one of that is your choice. So, I am trying to replace it with a smaller value. So, when I replace this one, so I will be getting this as a 1 plus r by 100 to the whole power 2 because 4 is there. So, that is 4 minus 2 is 2, which I am getting 3 by 2 from this side. Now, I will make a square root on both the side, then you will find that this become 9 by 4, p into 9 by 4, bring this 3 by 2 here, no square root, bring that 3 by 2 over here. Now, 3 by 2 to the whole power 2, that is 9 by 4, which is equal to 11,880. From there I am getting p. Once I get the p, make half of it, that is your required answer. Did you understand, my dear friends? Okay. Now, I am moving on to the next question here, and you can see what is the next question. And a sum of rupees 20,000 was divided into 2 parts. One part was lent on simple interest at 6% per annum, other part at 10% per annum. At the end of 3 years, an amount of rupees 5,400 was earned on the 2 parts together. what was the amount invested at 10% per annum? You know, this type of question is very common for SSC, RRB, even in banking. So, I will give 30 seconds for you to think of it, and after that we together will solve the question. Come on. All are the exam prospective, and while you are working with me, you are just like practicing the way you practice with your friend. So, while you are practicing of your own, you know what next question you will answer, but here randomly I am giving the question. So, if you are able to answer the question, like Sam has answered it 15,000. So nicely answer the question, Sam. 15,000 is the correct answer. The method you applied must be the shortest method. That is the reason you are able to answer this question so fast. Let me show to my all other friends. This is lower rate of interest, this is higher rate of interest. The total is 20,000, 20,000, an amount of 4,500 is the interest. So, can I find out what is the rate of interest? So, that is 5,400 over 20,000, right, as I am going for into 100. So, these 4 zeros will get cancelled here. So, I am getting 27% is the overall rate of interest. You got the cheaper, you got the rate dearer, and you got the mean. So, you understand, I can use the mixture alligation method. So, here it is 6%, here it is 10%, and for how many years is this? One part is lent at 6% per annum, and another one is this at the end of 3 years. So, 6 3 will be 18, and this is 30, and overall in 3 years you are getting 27. So, take the difference here 3, and here it is will that be 9? 9. Is it 1:3? Now, you are getting the answer now. Appalnaidu has answered it. Yes, 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 that is great, Appalnaidu. So, 18% per annum is one part, and sorry, 6% per annum is one part, 10% per annum is 3 part. You are asked to find out how much is invested at 10% per annum, 3 part out of 4 parts. So, I will go this way, that is 20,000 into 3 parts out of 4 parts. So, here 5,000, 5 into 3, that comes 15,000. Well done, well done, all of you are well done. Now, let us move on to the next question over here. Okay, what is this question? That X lent 36,000 to 2 persons Y and Z in 2 parts as simple interest here. Simple interest, rate of interest being 5% per annum and 10% per annum respectively, such that the amount of Y in 10 years is equal to amount of Y in 10 years is equal to amount of Z in 11 years. So, how much amount is lent to Y? Think of it about this question, and we together will practice the along with the best method. Come on, my dear friend. So, every day you join and we together practice it. All the questions will be very healthy, and the methods will be very very effective method. If you know it, for you it is a practice. If you do not know, then it is a learning for you. Come on. Come on, at your end I can see that 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the time is up. Try this, try this, try this. So, 36,000 is a Y and Z, and here Y is for 5%, 5% per annum, and Z is for 10% per annum, and the Y is for 10 years, 5% 10 years, 10% 11 years, and the amount the principal plus amount that is equal here. That means here what percentage? Total 5% per annum for 10 years, that is 50%. And what about this one? 110%. Amounts are equal. Therefore, I need to add the 100 over here to make the amount. This is interest only. This is the amount. I need to add 100 over here to make the interest here. So, if I consider this 150% is of y is the interest, 210% of z is the amount, not the interest, amount. So, 150% of y, which is equal to 210% of z. So, what is y by z? I get the equation here. Yes, someone has answered the question now? You must have got it. You will be able to answer this question, sir. Up to this, what is y by z? 0, 0 gets cancelled, with 3 I can say 7 times, and this is 3 times, 5 times. So, that is 7 by 5. This what the ratio we got. Sam, so nicely you are working on the question. 21,000, option D, that is right. Appal Naidu, 21,000 and 15,000, Anusha, option D, that is right, sir. So, this is the way I can answer this particular question, because in the question it is given one equation is equal to, left hand side is equal to right hand side. Let me finish this one. What is the question asked? You already completed this one. So, how much is invested in y? In the y, 7 part is invested. So, let me take down that is total is 36,000. So, I need the 7 part out of given 7 plus 5, 12 parts. So, that is 3 times 3, 7, 21,000. That is what you said. 21,000 is absolutely right. Absolutely right, Sam, Appal Naidu. So, tomorrow we will come out with another topic. Just it says 6 o'clock, another class is there. So, another topic of quantitative aptitude. So, I enjoy the practicing along with you. So, thank you very much and wish you all the best to all of you. Thank you.